Pumpkin beer sucks. Pumpkin beer sucks. Pumpkin beer sucks. Does it? Does pumpkin beer suck? Maybe you just don't like pumpkin. If so, then yeah, you probably think pumpkin beer sucks. But if you like pumpkin and you like beer, then it could be that it's not pumpkin beer that sucks, but it's the pumpkin beer you've had that sucks. Think about it. If you had a taco that wasn't good, would you never eat another taco? Or would you try a taco from another place? Or would you try a different style of taco? Well, in the same vein, there are many different styles of pumpkin beer. All pumpkin beer is not alike. It has to do with the ingredients and the level of effort the brewery goes to when making the beer in order to make the results shine. So typically, in addition to pumpkin beers contain cinnamon, allspice, cloves, and other spices you'd associate with pumpkin pie. If you don't want your beer to taste like pumpkin pie, I get that. And not all pumpkin beers taste like pumpkin pie. And even if they do, some of them do so subtly. So let's take a look at some beers that take pumpkin beer to a different level. This is Hardywood Farmhouse Ale. Now, Hardywood brews it with Saison yeast. While it also has nutmeg, clove, and allspice, this farmhouse distinction makes it a bit funky, tart, and drier than the usual sweet, sticky pumpkin beer. You may think about pumpkin pie in a bottle, but you won't when you drink this one. This one is a nice, flavorful farmhouse-style beer, but has a subtle hint of pumpkin on the top. For a completely different take, this one is Atomic Pumpkin from the New Belgium Voodoo Ranger series. Now, this is a little bit different in that it has pumpkin, but it also gets heat in it from habanero chili peppers. They throw in some yellow peppers and I think some additional peppers and also Saigon cinnamon, but the result is where it counts. It's a drinking experience unlike any other pumpkin beer I've had. There's a sweetness when you first sip it, but then heat comes sneaking up on you and then backs off just when you think it's going to get a little too hot and leaves you with a cinnamon aftertaste. It's a fun drink. It's worth a try if you can find this. It has pumpkin, but it doesn't taste like a typical pumpkin beer in any way. And this is Aleworks Pumpkin. Plain and simple, it is a traditional pumpkin beer in that it claims to taste like pumpkin pie, and I suppose it does, but it's not on the sweet side of pumpkin pie. It's on the pumpkin side. The emphasis is on the pumpkin. And this is a pumpkin beer that is a little bit sweet. It features a hint of pumpkin pie spices, a little note of brown sugar, but the key here is on top of a quality ale, and that is what you're looking for, quality. If the brewery that you're getting the pumpkin beer from is one that you don't like other beers from, then you're probably not going to like their pumpkin beer. But if they make other beers you like, give their pumpkin a try, because if the base is good, chances are you may also enjoy the pumpkin piece of it. That's my list of 3 pumpkin beers that are not your typical pumpkin beers. And there are plenty of others. There's Oxorcist from Old Ox, there's Pumpkin from Dogfish Head, but I can name a bunch of them. These are 3 beers that I would hand somebody if they said, I think all pumpkin beers suck. These beers may convince them otherwise. Or that bird who totally disagrees with me on whether pumpkin beer sucks. While it's true that some pumpkin beers suck, not all pumpkin beers suck. And for those of you who just absolutely can't tolerate pumpkin in your beer, well, then there's plenty of other beers out there that you could try that still capture the flavors of the season. But that is for another video.